And then we had the first measure again. Second measure. Put them together. And there you have it. A great picking pattern. Probably noticed that I don't stick exactly to that pattern. Short attention span is one thing. I'm guilty of that. But another is I like variety. And so once in a while I throw in a drag strum with the thumb. That kind of gives me more the feeling that I hear the guitars getting in the Eagles recording of that. And it mixes it up, gives it variety, and it kind of, I like it. It just, to me, sounds more like the song. So you might see me doing that pattern. But then, so that's called a drag strum. That's with the thumb going slowly down the 4 strings rather than quickly hitting them all at once. I'm sounding them one at a time. So that's a really useful technique, that drag strum. So that adds a little variety. And then I don't do the picking pattern exactly the same way every time. Rather than dissect it and look at every little nook and cranny of what I did, just know that I mix it up. Sometimes I do the pinch, sometimes I don't do the pinch. And so I encourage you to take my picking pattern that I laid out for you and just mess around with it and vary it. Make it your own. Do it spontaneously. Add your own 2 cents worth. Don't be afraid. It's going to be okay. So let's get real quick into some up the neck chords. So we had A minor, and I showed you that new A minor, what I call the classical A minor today, which is beautiful. I love that chord. Here's a different A minor. You have one at your 3rd fret. This one goes like this. It's X. You don't do anything on your G string. But then you have 4, 5, 3. That's a beautiful little A minor. If you omit the G string, you don't have to play all 4 strings using all 4 fingers. Another nice A minor is right here, and that would be X, 9, 8, 7. And so that gives you this voicing. Pretty high up there in range, but it can be a very nice chord. If you want to include the G string, though, if you're uncomfortable with that, omitting a string, that means you're going to have to finger all 4. So your A minor down here is going to turn into 5, 4, 5, 3. Beautiful voicing. And then the one up here is going to turn into 9, 9, 8, 7. Another beautiful voicing. So, A minor like this, 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 and A minor like this. You got a whole lot of them. You could even do A minor like this. I'll show you this one. It is 5, 4, 5, 7. I see this in some books. Some of those 101 chords for ukulele type books, or 1001 chords for ukulele, you'll see this. I hardly ever use this one. This is a good one, though, in case you want to know it. Again, 5, 4, 5, 7. Not a bad little voicing. So see that? There's a whole bunch of ways to play A minor. There's actually a whole bunch of ways to play every chord in this song. But I'm not going to belabor the point and make this a long video. I'll cut it off there. But if you want to get access to a lot of different fingerings and a lot of different voicings of the chords for Hotel California, again, I'll leave a link down below to my Patreon, and you can go to that and have yourself a ball and download a PDF of all of this stuff, and then print it out if you want and study it, and you'll get all kinds of up the neck chord voicings, which we'll do more in the future. We'll do more up the neck things. We'll see what happens in the new year. All right, fellow ukuleleans, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to click that notify bell, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.